What's up guys? Today we're at the airfield to fly one of my favorite planes ever. Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
Amelia's hanging out with Abby and Popeye is hanging out at the house. He'll join us on a walk later today. We are the RC-Saylors. Welcome to our RC family. Guys, today I'm flying the Tower Hobbies P-51 Mustang. This is just a beautiful plane and it comes in around a really good price, maybe about $120 or so. I'll have it linked in the description box below for you to check out. It's a basic 4-channel plane with throttle, aileron, elevator, and rudder control with no flight stabilization. And in my opinion, that's the way planes are meant to be flown if you are experienced enough to fly one without the stabilization. It's just fun. And that is why I wanted to share this plane with you. I have the most fun when I'm flying this plane, maybe even over my Zazzy, because of the price of this plane. Now the Zazzy is just so much, it's a blast, but this one, because it's closer to $100, really just takes that stress level down to almost zero while you're flying it. I'm not saying $100 is nothing, but in comparison to some other things we've seen on the channel, it sure is a nice budget price. So I have had a lot of attention on our old video review of the Tower Hobbies P-51, and back then I don't think I flew it very well, if I remember right. People asking about CG and some other things, and I'll show you some of that in this video. But I really just wanted to show you maybe the progress that I've made with it. Now bear in mind it's a very windy day, and I'll be talking a lot, so I might fly a tiny bit better when I shut up, which is, yeah, hard to believe, I know. I do shut up when I'm flying if the camera's not on. But I just wanted to put this in the air for you guys and show you a follow-up video. As I mentioned at the beginning of this year, we're going to do some more follow-up stuff on things that are worthy, and this is more than worthy of your time and a follow-up video on our channel. Guys, let's put it in the air.
Alright, I got you.
Okay, thanks for the hand launch, Abby. It helps this plane a lot. You don't have to do a hand launch, but here we go up. And we'll just do a nice little over here. So I love flying this plane. This is one of my favorite planes. It is my favorite small plane to throw in the car and just come fly. The Zazzy was my favorite like bigger plane, and we'll have more on that soon. But as far as this budget plane goes, this is about $100 plane. You just need a receiver and a battery and you're in the air. And you know, I just like having a plane that I can put in the car in one piece, throw a battery in, take off and fly and just have fun. That's exactly what this plane is for me. I've had this thing in combat. I've had total strangers and noobs to the hobby throw it for me and slam it hard into the ground like you would think he hated me or something. Total accident, of course. And just have a blast with this thing. It can do anything and everything that I want it to on a comfortable level. It's not a 3D plane, but I sure will kind of fly it 3D a little bit for a warbird, but I also try to keep it a little bit true to scale, you know? People, when they're watching warbirds fly, they like to watch it fly a little bit true to scale. So I like doing these low fast passes, going into like some loops, maybe a little, I think this is called a Cubanate. I'm probably wrong. Probably wrong.
You just made everybody cringe.
Yeah,
probably.
I don't know. Is that a Cubanate? What's that called? Where you just go back into a loop and level it out. I like to fly low and fast and close with this because I really don't care if it crashes. And I shouldn't be like that, but I've had this plane for so long now. You know, I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of it, and so I can really just fly it like I want to. And even while I'm standing here talking, I'm probably flying it just a little bit tamer than I normally would if I was just out here flying. But I just love flying this thing, guys, and it was more than earned its right for a follow-up video. It's so windy out here, and it just very capable flyer. I'm always smiling when I'm flying this. I fly it with my buddy Dan. He has a P-51, and because they're only about $100, we like to fly them in close proximity to each other and pretend like we're, you know, shooting each other down and just have a good time with this thing. And do some inverted flying. I'm not a great inverted pilot, but it can fly upside down better than me.
I lost you on that, sorry.
It's okay.
Still have you.
Side. I am still upside down. No, I'm not flying upside down.
I got you, sorry.
Wouldn't that be awful if I had like the best inverted flight ever and Abby just didn't get it on camera. So I'm still inverted. I'm not a great inverted pilot. I should be at this point. I get a little nervous when I'm upside down. Even though the controls are about the same.
Still boggles your
It boggles your mind a little bit. Yeah, I just need to force myself to put more time on the simulator, flying upside down. But when you're on the sim, you do things really crazy, you know? You don't want to just fly boring upside down when you're on the sim. You do some stuff where you fly 100 miles an hour straight into the ground. You hit that reset button, you're good to go. Well, I fly this plane a little bit like that. And I always fly with a LiPo alarm on this puppy too. I set mine now at 3.4 volts. I used to set all my LiPo alarms at 3.6, but I've realized I'm okay at 3.4 volts. The battery's resting state is usually about 3.73 to 3.74 volts. So almost a good storage level, because I land pretty quickly when I hear that alarm, but that's what I have it in right now. So you guys are witnessing almost a full flight, minus one little pass where Abby had to run back to the camera. So what do you think?
You're so fast.
Why don't you turn that mic around so they can hear it flying by? Or we could do that, maybe we'll do one more flight with this.
No, Amelia is gonna wake up.
Oh. But see, it'll just climb, and kick it back around. I just very much thought this P-51 of all my planes deserved to follow up.
I mean, I can turn the mic around if you want.
It's okay. We're just about done. Remember, this is a active club day, so you probably hear some talking in the background and stuff. We've got some new kiddos up here. I highly encourage you guys to check out our field if you're within driving distance. Now's the time to join. We've just had a major switch in some people in charge, and it's all really for a positive difference in the club, and I'm very happy, which is why you're seeing more videos now of us up here. So we'll have more information on our club linked in the description box below if you want to check that out. But mainly, this airplane, you cannot go wrong on it, guys. You just can't go wrong. It's so much fun to fly, so durable.
Are you like full throttle this?
No, I'm actually maybe
It's just the wind making you go fast?
I'm flying, that's into the wind, and now this is with the wind.
Yeah, that's when you go really fast.
And the fast.
Do a flyby close, going with the wind.
Well, okay, we'll go both ways.
Okay.
So here's nose into the wind. It's kind of at a funny angle right now. Is that too close? Or?
No, that was good.
Okay, we'll do one with the wind now. Trying to get lower.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't even follow you. I thought you were going to hit the ground. Oh my gosh, you're crazy.
I love this plane, you guys. I don't think you understand. If I ever crash it, I will be buying another. This is one that will, as long as they're making it, will always be.
That goes so fast by. I lose it every time. Oh my gosh, that went up high, fast.
It's just a fun plane to fly, guys.
Now you're just now you're just messing with me.
A little bit, yeah. Until that LiPo alarm goes off, I'm just gonna have fun with this. So, what do you guys think? You gonna add it to your collection? I better hear at least one person say they got it. Linked below. It's a good company to support too. I think it's free shipping on your stuff as well. Just fun fun. And isn't that what this hobby's all about? I mean, if you're not having fun, if you're stressed out, come on, you're doing it wrong. Try something else. Don't give up. Don't leave the hobby. Just try something else. If you're ever at the point where you're getting frustrated, step away from maybe the build you're working on and go try driving a truck. Even the prop on this puppy lasts forever. Now I'd say the biggest downside to the P-51, this cheaper, smaller P-51, is that small landing gear. And that means in the grass you're going to struggle to do.
There's your alarm.
So let's do a landing.
No matter what, pretty much. He's gonna nose.
Embarrassingly dive down into the ground.
And unless you know about this plane, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that was terrible.
No, here's how it goes.
That's why we're warning you guys.
Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty. But we'll try to make it as good as we can.
Eat it!
P-51. That's my P-51, baby. That is my favorite P-51 because it's a budget-friendly plane. You know, when you get to the point where you're flying $200 or $300 in the air, it's still fun, but it's not as much fun as, I think it's 120. And that's just awesome because all you need is your receiver and a battery. and you let your battery
transmitter.
collection grow. I mean, yeah, a transmitter, but when you're in the hobby,
Batteries for your transmitter.
you've already got this stuff going on, right? What do you say?
I said batteries for your transmitter.
No, double A's, sure. It's just fun.
A charger.
Abby's giving me a hard time, but this is the plane that if I go somewhere and I need to throw a plane in the car really fast because it's club day or club meeting or we're going to the ONA flying or whatever, this is the one that gets thrown in, guaranteed. And then if I have room, I put other stuff in there. It's just beautiful, it's durable, it's fun. I get decent flight times on it, and I just fly it the way I want to. And that's RC for me, that's fun. And so if you guys are looking to have some fun, to add some budget-friendly fun in your life, throw this in your cart now and just thank me later. You'll really like how it flies. Fly it a few times, get used to the controls. Every time I let a friend fly this, they inevitably add one to their collection too. So do yourself a favor, just trust me on this one, add it to the collection and fly it and have fun. If you're lucky enough to have a paved roadway, you'll do very well. I have taken this off from the grass before, but I would encourage you guys to maybe look into some slightly larger wheels for it if you really want to commit to taking off from the grass, and just find a nice CG. Somebody very recently, just within a day or two, asked me where the CG is on this plane, and I have really zeroed it in. So I'm flying on a, this is an 1800 milliamp LiPo battery, and you can see, maybe a good reference point would be the two little magnets here. I put my receiver about an inch in front of that, and then I have about maybe 2 inches between my receiver and the first part of the battery here. When I fly a 2200 milliamp battery, I scoot it back about a ½ inch. So I always fly either 1800 or 2200 milliamp. That's my LiPo alarm that you guys really have to have in your collection. And when I heard the beeping go off, I knew it was time to land. Now our battery, after it's been on the ground for a minute, it's at 3.74 volts, exactly what I said. And that's an awesome resting state for your batteries to be in. Not perfect, but really close to being perfect. Guys, buy this plane, add it to your collection. We'll have all the good stuff linked in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!